I'm Veal TheGrass Byson, and welcome to the Warcosmos. We're going to take a look at some of the biggest questions and controversies among the various residents of our home world. So come on to my magical spaceship, powered by the souls of gnomes and conjured mage water. We'll be able to explore almost anywhere we know of. On today's episode, we'll be focusing on the common elements: air, water, fire, and earth. Look all around us, and you'll see everyday objects, but it's what we can't see that's going to be our focus here. All around us is air, and although we normally can't see it, take a look at the breath of a dwarf in Dunmurrow. A gnome scientist, Sprizzle Frizzpocket, discovered that in cold temperatures, we are actually able to see our breath. This concluded that either air was all around us, or a curse had been put upon us by a powerful voodoo shaman, forcing us to breathe to survive. Of course, scientists in Warcraft are leaning towards the voodoo theory, but it's unknown so far. We need more research. Another mind-boggling phenomenon is the sky limit theory. If we fly high into the air, eventually we reach a point where we can go no higher. We are being blocked by an unknown force. One scientist, Orkington, discovered a way to get past that blockade, known as glitching. Sadly, he never returned, and it's theorized that he was banished from our world for breaking the laws of the Warcraft universe. Air is truly mysterious. Next, we have water. One of the strangest mysteries of water is the dark water out at sea. Unlike normal water we find throughout all of Azeroth and other lands, when you go into the dark water, in an instant, your body is drained of energy, causing fatigue. Nobody is positive what this is caused by, but Sprizzle has a theory.
When you go out into the dark water, logically, dark magic has been cast upon it. So, when in or around it, the dark magic drains you of your life, and eventually killing you.
Maybe one day, we'll know how to break that dark magic, and explore unseen and unknown worlds. An interesting look into fire shows us that fire comes in different forms, some deadly and others extremely harmless. Take this fire, for example, in the Barrens. I can be in it and not suffer any damage whatsoever. Again, this fire over an ore smelter, or even the lava inside a blacksmith building. Truly remarkable, is it not? Obviously, you would presume that fire is indeed harmless. However, we know that mage fire is deadly, as well as dragon fire, and even the same lava that emitted the harmless fire is damaging once you enter it. Nature is unbelievable. Mountains, trees, and land. These are a few of the amazing aspects of the Earth. One observation was made by an undead scientist who found the trees from old zones to have evolved into more logical forms. As you can see, this old tree has very flat leaves. In fact, they are flat if you look from the side. But now trees have evolved so that the flat leaves all form together to make a three-dimensional shape. Amazing. In the mountains, the Tauren of the Barrens believe Kodos crafted the mountains with the Earth Mother's power, since the mountains seemed to take the shape of Kodos. After a bit more research, however, the Tauren of Bulgor found their mountains to not resemble Kodos at all. This had led us to conclude that mountains are formed by only the Earth Mother, and no Kodos are involved. It's an astounding world we live in, and we discover more and more every day. Mysteries are solved, and old mysteries are given reason. But in the end, we hope to solve the questions. Where did we come from, and why are we here? We'll talk more about those questions, and more, on future episodes of the Warcosmos.